Today we are with a homeowner series on the Nebraska Lands USA map. We have quite a lot of projects to complete today. I got up a few hours ago, did a few chores inside, and came outside and I cleaned out the OBS fort. This is ready to go for trade-in later on today. Before we do that, let's take a look at our garage. I did have all the cabinets, the flooring, and everything installed, which is pretty exciting. Both Mustangs are out front, and I do want to put them inside. Let's open up the door and take a look, and look at that, guys. We got all the flooring done. It's plastic flooring. I really do prefer that. We got all the cabinets done. This is pretty cool. We do have tools in all of them, some microfiber, some cleaning supplies in them as well. We have a 50-gallon air compressor here and a pressure washer, which is pretty cool. Take a look at this. That is awesome. Fully it functions. And a few little details I did was I centered this garage cabinet on the garage door, which looks awesome. So why don't we put both cars inside, and I actually want to wash our Ram 3500. Now this garage here is for our sport cars. Our main garage attached to the house is for the wife's truck and also the daily driver for me. We'll get this put on here, and we'll actually put this up on the lift once we close the garage door. These are a little bit shorter ceilings, and that's why the lift does have to be closed for that. But this is pretty awesome. Definitely a dream garage, and one that I would like to replicate in real life. Let's get the lift going up, and perfect. It's out of the way. And maybe we might put the truck underneath here. We might. Really depends. But let's kind of get this door open back up. I really want to wash the Ram. It's a bit dirty. We've been driving it for a ton and really have not been keeping it clean. We'll wash the wife's Raptor at a later time. Awesome, this Cummins is a great engine, really do like it a lot, and in the previous video we actually did color match the bumpers, and I think that really sets off the truck even more. Let's bring it around here. Let's get a wash. And it's always nice to have a nice clean vehicle. Let's get the pressure washer. Now that is pretty cool. It's a commercial grade pressure washer I did install here. So we'll kind of wet it down. And I actually did a few real life videos washing vehicles if you guys would like to check it out. This truck is going to look nice once we clean it, detail, put a nice wax on it. And it's always nice to drive around with a nice clean truck. The top up here in the bed, and the bed's much cleaner. Now, I think I might get a bed cover for it. I think that's one thing, especially on the new 2020 Duramax. I want to get a bed cover. Perfect. That's pretty much it here. Let's get this park back up and let's go do the trade-in. So in the previous video here with the homeowner series, we did test drive a 2019 Chevy 1500 and a 2020 Duramax, and you guys all voted for that Duramax, which is probably the best choice for us. We could use it for towing even the skid steer and some of the other big things, but it's going to be a great daily for us. So look at this, guys. We are trading this in. Now, I did get a quote for the truck, $9,400, but then I was like, why don't we just trade this plow in? I would just buy a new plow for the new truck, and for the plow in the truck, we are getting around $14,000, a little bit more for this, so that's not too bad. This is a brand new Western plow that we put on a few seasons ago. It has some hours on it, but not too much. And yes, we are losing some money by just trading it in, but I don't really want to buy a wideout again. I think I would just buy a straight blade Fisher, since that's all we really need here at the house. Now, I did ask the dealership not to wash it, not to do anything to it, and not to even give us a full tank of gas. We'll have to go get some diesel for it. I just prefer, after I buy something, just to not let anybody else drive it, because that is an expensive truck. So the sticker was just around $68,000, and we got it for $62,000, so we got a pretty good deal on it. Probably could have got a better deal, but that's kind of what it is. Being the only dealership in town, we kind of have to kind of work with them and negotiate the best we can. And here we are. So I think we'll just kind of get these parked up next to each other. Take a quick look. Now the 2020 does have a plow prep package, which is needed, so we do not void the warranty on it, because we want, if something was to happen, even a few pieces to break, we definitely want that warranty. And here it is, guys, our brand new truck. It's a 2020 Chevy 3500. I was considering a 2500, but we are getting this 3500 here. This looks awesome. Maybe some aftermarket wheels, but I don't think we'll do much to it. I will be getting a bed cover, that is for sure. No gooseneck hitch. I don't think we need it. This truck is pretty sweet. Full interior as well. And I actually did change a few things from the public truck to this one here. I did change it so only the tailgate opens up, and the steering wheel I did change to a Chevy one. But let's head back, and first time driving this, and we'll get it filled up with diesel. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. My day has been great so far. I have really been enjoying the Homeowner series videos. These are a lot of fun to build. Very unique series here, and that's something you definitely want to do for YouTube, is just unique videos and one of a kind. And there we go. So let's get it filled up here. Should probably be a full tank of diesel. Let's kind of see. Alright, it's filling up really quickly. Let's look at the sign. 289. It seems to be kind of staying around there here in town. This truck looks awesome. Color match bumpers. I much prefer that on these trucks. No chrome. I might color match that chrome Chevrolet across there, but not too many things. Maybe window tint I think will be the only thing, and it's full. And look at that, guys. $54 for a full tank of diesel. I will have to say diesel is pretty cheap here in Nebraska compared to what we were on in the Wind Chaser map. I'm almost kind of thinking that we should move the Ram and this truck around, putting this in the main garage, and then we could probably put the Ram in our second garage. I think that might be the better thing to do, just because I will be driving this every single day. I think this is a much easier truck to drive. It's a little bit of a shorter wheelbase and a few other things. So why don't we do that? And it should fit in there, even though I would prefer that to only be for these sport cars. I think that's the better thing to do. So let's hop in this and we'll kind of move it back there. We are doing a few projects around the house, but before we do that, we do have to drop off the Ford Bronco at a local paint shop. We are getting it professionally cleaned up body-wise. We'll be fixing all of the rust patches and painting it for me. I just really don't want to do kind of a backyard paint job. I don't think that's worth it, and when we go to sell it, it's going to show in the price as well. So this fits in here pretty well, and that's good to go. Now, we'll be actually using the Duramax to tow that Bronco, so let's get the trailer and get headed out. Now, let me know down below in the comments, would you guys like me to kind of start editing these videos, kind of removing some things from them? I try to kind of not edit my videos. I do like the format, but I think sometimes there's always a need for change. And let me know, should we kind of do that? Now, I was able to get the Bronco running, got the tires fixed up for now, until we can actually kind of pick out a new set. Now, the fence company is coming tomorrow, which is pretty cool. We should have the fence in, and we are actually getting a gate right about here, or kind of right alongside here. Probably it's going to be kind of in this back area. It's going to be a nice gate, and that way we'll be going back there, and we'll do a nice tree line, so you won't even tell that we own that property back there. But here it is, guys, fully rusted out Bronco. We can't even see the original color. This needs a ton of work. It's going to be a bit pricey, but I think it's well worth it, and we'll probably sell it at auction when we're done. Now, this is our first time towing here with a Silverado, which is also exciting. Even though we bought it, it is meant to kind of do more than just kind of go get groceries, and I really do like putting these trucks to work, even though they're expensive. Luckily, we do live pretty close to the paint shop as well, which is great. And it's actually this one over here. It's a pretty big company. It's a chain company, so they do locations in other states, which is great as well. That means that we'll get good quality service and a good paint job as well. We'll just kind of get it parked out front there, leave the keys in the mailbox here, and we should be good to go. We'll come back next week and this should be ready to go here for us. Let me know down below what color should we paint it. I was kind of leaning towards a yellow for this. I think yellow or red or blue would be kind of the 3 color options. I would do white, but I think yellow is what we'll be doing. We do have a few days to decide because I do have some other work to do, so let me know down below. So now the work around the house will be with a Kubota skid steer. I was originally planning on building a path from our driveway to the barn, but I decided instead just to kind of build kind of a 10-foot concrete pad in front of the barn. That way it doesn't get too muddy there at the entrance, and I think that'll be the best thing to do. And I'm not sure if we really want a path. That might not look too good, and that was kind of the better option. We'll actually put the trailer back here. I might build a trailer port right off this barn. I think that might be a good thing to do instead of kind of getting a whole trailer port. It's kind of nice being tucked back here out of sight, and you won't even tell if we even put a trailer port in. There's so many projects we have to do around house. We'll be busy for months on end. We'll put this inside here. Perfect. It's a little bit of a shorter truck as well, so it fits a little bit better in here. Awesome. So luckily it fits pretty good, and also I will be looking at snow plows coming up. More than likely I'm just going to get an 8.5 foot to 9 foot Fisher plow. I think that's the best thing for us to get. But let's come over here, get in the Kubota, and we actually only have this for about another day or so, so we don't have too much more time, and I want to get these last few projects done, and we'll probably return it late tomorrow. They said they will be flexible with us if we do run an extra day or so, because we do buy quite a lot of stuff from them. But let's get this. We do have the bucket with teeth, which should be pretty helpful. We'll rip it up, bring it down to dirt, and then we'll put the nice concrete slab in. This should be a pretty easy thing to do. We're just going to get the bucket here and get scraping. After a few passes, we got all of it scraped down to dirt, which is great. Let's kind of move this out of the way, hop into the landscape feature, and put down the concrete. Now, I was thinking about putting some here in front of the chicken coop, but I think we'll be fine since we won't be bringing vehicles in and out of there. But let's get the concrete place. It's going to be a little bit bigger than this, but I think that's all we really need. If you do have any cool recommendations here for this series, please let me know. I really do enjoy using your feedback to help improve the videos and the channel. We'll do a little bit bigger. Yeah, that looks actually to be pretty good. I really do like the size of it. A little bit longer over here, and we don't want to go too big. Perfect. So that is it there. So that's pretty good. We definitely do need to put some grass seed down over here, but I think that's all for today. Let's bring the Kubota back over there, and coming up in future videos, we will be discussing the patio. We do have some big plans, and I'm already talking to a few contractors on what they could design up and kind of give us there for some backyard entertainment. And let me know if we should kind of get a tennis court, anything cool like that. I think would be pretty awesome for the series. Hope you guys enjoyed today's busy day here. We got to use a Kubota, we got to the garage finish, and we got to trade in the OBS for a new power Duramax. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more.